Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a premium masterclass on exactly how to escape that exhausting 9 to 5 grind and build a high-value freelance business completely from scratch. Look, if you've ever felt like you just have zero leverage at your current job, where your time, the money you make, and the actual work you put in are all dictated by someone else, well, this is absolutely for you. We're going to unpack the proven blueprints that take everyday people from struggling side hustlers to commanding premium rates, all by leveraging the power of the internet.
But right out of the gate, we've got to address the massive elephant in the room, right? How in the world do you get clients without experience? And on the flip side, how do you get experience without clients? It's literally the central paradox that plagues every single beginner. Well, let's dive into it, because today we are going to break that vicious cycle for good. I'm going to share a completely counterintuitive, highly actionable roadmap to solve this exact problem so you can honestly just stop manifesting and start actually executing. Because our ultimate end goal here is becoming what we call the new age freelancer. You know, what's really fascinating about the modern digital economy is that you no longer need a massive agency or some expensive physical storefront to be successful. The new age freelancer operates with total control over their income, their schedule, and their location. You're essentially writing your own paycheck by offering singular, undeniable value to businesses online. It's a complete mindset shift. You aren't just an employee anymore. You are a premium problem solver.
Okay, so let's dive right into this blueprint. Today we're covering 5 steps. First, building your freelance foundation. Second, picking your one high-income skill. Third, executing the free work hack. Fourth, scaling your value. And finally, we'll wrap up with your actionable launch plan. Let's get started. All right, part 1, the freelance foundation. It's time to avoid a very common trap. The absolute most critical principle of high-end freelancing, and I cannot stress this enough, is avoiding the urge to be a jack of all trades. This is where so many people get it totally wrong. The struggling freelancer tries to do it all, right? They offer web design, logo creation, video editing, podcast production, the whole shebang. And because they're spread so thin, clients view them as expendable and cheap. Now contrast that with the premium freelancer. They do one thing. They write high-converting emails. That's it. So the crucial takeaway is this. The more you claim to know about multiple things, the less of an expert you appear to be in the eyes of a high-paying client. In this game, singularity is absolute power. Which brings us nicely to step 2, picking your one high-income skill. Building that foundation we just talked about means you've got to architect your entire offer around one single capability. And the best news? You don't need to be an innovator here. You don't have to invent the next iPhone to get rich. Every business out there already needs what works. You literally just need to select from proven high-income skills, things like email marketing, high-ticket sales, web design, lead generation, SEO, or copywriting. Just pick one that you have a slight natural affinity for and commit to mastering it. Seriously, stop making it so complicated by constantly jumping from skill to skill every time things get a little bit tough. So, once you've zeroed in on that skill, you need to find your intersection. This just means pairing your chosen skill with one highly specific niche. And why does this matter? Well, it's all about perceived value. Offering generic copywriting is okay, I guess, but offering email marketing, specifically designed to increase revenue for online fitness coaches, wow, suddenly you're a specialist. When you target a specific niche where the money is already flowing, you go from being just another generic option to being the exact missing puzzle piece a business owner has been desperately looking for. Okay, section 3. This is where things get really interesting. The strategic free work hack. This hack right here is exactly how you bypass that frustrating no experience, no clients paradox we mentioned earlier. Step 1, you find a prospect who clearly has a problem that your specific skill can solve. Step 2, you reach out, maybe drop them a direct message or an email, and offer to fix it for them once, entirely for free. And step 3, you lay down a very clear condition. If they are 100% thrilled with the result, they must give you a glowing written or video testimonial. You are not doing this out of desperation. Think of it as a highly calculated temporary investment to build an absolute fortress of social proof. Look, when you're just starting out, feeling a bit of imposter syndrome is totally natural. Everybody feels it. But by offering a free, low-stakes project with clear start and end dates, you completely remove the financial pressure from the equation. You are essentially creating a paid internship for yourself. But the currency here isn't cash. It's bulletproof credibility, it's real-world confidence, and it's the ultimate validation that your solution actually works for real, paying businesses. And the payoff for doing this? It's massive.
This strategy transforms you from a nervous novice with a blank resume into a proven expert. You get to validate the market's need, you build undeniable real-world experience, and honestly, you generate unexpected opportunities. Because a happy free client very often turns into a paying client, or they refer you to a friend who will pay. Most importantly, though, you get the social proof that proves you aren't just talking a big game, you actually have the real-world results to back it up. Moving into Section 4, Scaling Your Value. Let's engineer your freedom. Okay, so you've executed the hack and you've got those glowing testimonials in hand. Now it's time to stop working for free and watch how incredibly fast your life can change. Look at this timeline. Months 1 and 2 are dedicated purely to learning your one skill. Months 2 through 4 are all about relentless outreach and doing that strategic free work to stack up your testimonials. By months 4 to 6, you're leveraging those exact testimonials to confidently close premium paying clients. It's a very natural progression, right? You sow, you harvest, and then you scale. Let's actually break down the math behind premium freelancing. $18,000. That number represents the annual revenue from just one single client paying you a $1,500 monthly retainer. Think about that for a second. You don't need 1,000 customers. If you land just 2 or 3 clients at that level, you've likely replaced your full-time income and successfully bought back your freedom. The big takeaway here is that true financial freedom doesn't come from racing to the bottom on cheap gig websites, constantly hustling and stressing over $50 one-off projects. No way. True freedom comes from securing a few premium clients on monthly retainers. You want to completely shift away from one-off tasks to ongoing relationships where you are consistently delivering value, like managing their email list every single month. This gives you a stable, predictable income that actually allows you to live life on your own terms. All right, final section, your actionable launch plan. It is time to get this career off the ground today. Because hey, theory is great, but execution is what actually puts money in your bank account, right? Here are your definitive marching orders. Step 1, define your current resources. How much time do you genuinely have each day? What niche do you already kind of understand? Step 2, set daily outreach micro goals. Your main job right now is sending value-driven direct messages to prospects. Commit to sending 5 or 10 highly personalized messages a day offering her strategic free work. And step 3, execute with total autonomy. Listen, no one is going to do the push-ups for you. You have to actively go out and create your own opportunities through relentless daily outreach. And as you get out there and start executing, you absolutely need to keep these 4 universal freelancing laws burned into your brain. Number 1, prioritize wealthy clients who actually understand the value of an investment over broke clients who just want cheap labor. Number 2, social proof is king. Always prioritize gathering a stellar testimonial over making a quick buck. Number 3, work relentlessly as if someone is actively trying to take your spot. And number 4, always over-deliver. If you make your clients look like heroes, I promise you, they will never let you go.
This brings us to a super empowering final thought for this explainer. When you do things, things happen. Stop manifesting and start executing. You can read all the business guides in the world, you can build the absolute perfect plan in your head, but real-time execution in the real world is the only thing that actually builds a sustainable premium business.
So I'm going to leave you with a provocative question to answer for yourself the absolute second this explainer wraps up. What is the one high-income skill you are going to start mastering today? Don't overcomplicate it. Pick one skill, pick one niche, and just go send your very first message. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Now get out there and get to work.